You're watching Room 57, where we dissect the darkest crimes with surgical precision and chilling detail. Today, get ready for a story that reads like fiction, but every moment is real. A successful doctor, the devoted wife, a big, happy family in the quiet suburbs of Utah, until the wife is found drowned in a bathtub, and the perfect husband, the perfect father, brings home a nanny just weeks later. No one questioned anything until the oldest daughter uncovered what the police had missed. Chapter 1. The MacNeill Family, a flawless mask, a picture-perfect life. Find 2007. In the small town of Pleasant Grove, Utah, the MacNeill family looked like the American dream. Martin MacNeill, doctor, hospital director, lawyer, was the very definition of success. He and his wife Michele had 8 children. For biological, for adopted. Michele was everything. Martin was not soft-spoken, gentle, deeply religious. A stay-at-home mom who devoted her life to raising the children. She cooked, homeschooled, managed every detail of their lives. To neighbors and church friends, they were ideal. No drama, no rumors, nothing to raise a single eyebrow. But behind closed doors, the cracks had already begun to form. Martin, the man of many masks, what most didn't know was Martin's past and his patterns. He had a documented history of mental illness, including hospitalizations for bipolar disorder. Was controlling of Michele, from what she wore to how she looked, and he was obsessed with appearances, both public and private. According to their oldest daughter, Alexis, Martin had pressured Michele into getting a full cosmetic makeover for her birthday, something she didn't really want. Michele, the woman who disappeared behind the curtain, was the traditional Mormon wife, devout, humble, self-sacrificing. She had once dreamed of becoming a lawyer, but gave it up to raise a family. She had a deep sense of duty, and even adopted children from Ukraine. She rarely argued, rarely questioned, rarely said no. But she had started noticing the coldness in Martin. He was traveling more, talking less, hiding things. Still, she chose to believe the best until Martin suggested a gift that would change everything. A facelift, the surgery that changed everything. In April 3, 2007, Michele underwent cosmetic surgery. She returned home to recover under the care of Martin himself. But Alexis, who was in medical school at the time, quickly noticed red flags. Martin had filled her mother's prescriptions with dangerously strong sedatives, oxycodone, Valium, promethazine. He insisted the kids go back to school and stop hovering, and his demeanor, far from concerned, was strangely calm, even calculated. April 11th, the bathtub death. Just 8 days after the surgery, Martin called 911. I came home and found my wife drowned in the bathtub. By the time emergency services arrived, Michele was already blue, no pulse. The official report said accidental drowning, complications from surgery and medications.